Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show, and today I'm going to be reviewing the third season of Stargirl, which turned out to be its final season. And I'm going to really miss this show. This has been one of the best live-action DC shows in the recent years. It really embraces the legacy of the comic books, and it just gave an amazing season every single time. And it really took advantage of these 13 episodes and just gave the audience a fantastic story. And this season is no different. This season was a murder mystery, as at the beginning of the season, the gambler died. And the new JSA have to figure out what happened. Now, of course, this review will contain spoilers because we gotta talk about Sylvester, the original Starman. Now, we've known he's back somehow from the first season and the second season, but we learned a little bit things that have not quite gone so well for Sylvester because actually, it's not Sylvester. Yeah. His brain got swapped out with the Ultra-Humanite. And let me tell you, Stargirl knows how to embrace the comic books. Ultra-Humanite, that is a deep comic book character, and it is really cool to see it make its live-action debut. But of course, you start to kind of, okay, yeah, this makes sense, because Sylvester is kind of dividing up the team a little bit, but you know, maybe he just knows how the JSA should be run, or he's just using how the old JSA ran. But nope, you slowly can start to make sense once you start thinking about it. But one of the most interesting things, at least for me, was when I was reading an interview, and they're saying, well, in season 2, he went to the diner. Here, he looked and kind of looked at his hair, but that was really just because he was trying to see if the scars were not visible. It really shows how much the writing, the creative team really thought about this overarching story. And it's really great to see that we got to see it come to fruition. The season was also a bookend to the season 1 because they get to face off with Icicle again, who's teamed up with the Ultra-Humanite and a little bit of Dragon King to stop the new JSA. And that was a good team up. And it really explored the McKent's family a lot more, especially with Cameron. And, he kind of is not really a villain, but you can kind of start seeing how if he's going to go down that path, he could really end up there. I still can't believe we're losing this amazing show. The characters are really well written, and they have just a great dynamic between all of them, and I really was enjoying that this season really let Yolanda stand up for herself against her mother, and it really made for a really great scene, because we've seen that so much throughout the show, but she really finally stood up to them. We also get to meet the director Bones at the Helix Institute with Jade and her brother, and that was a fantastic two-parter, by the way. It was a great little middle segment because that's who they think has been spying on them because there's all these cameras. Nope. It's Icicle. And I really like that kind of misdirect in there. And we also see Rick go through so much in the season, and he's really brought to the verge collapse, really, thanks to the fake Starman. And even Dr. Midnight was a great addition, and I really like that she actually had combat mode. It took this many seasons to finally see that. Now, of course, this was the final season, so how did it wrap up? It wrapped up pretty well, actually. I think they knew to write at least a few different endings, and I think I liked it. The Shade giving a tour of the old JSA location. We get to see a little bit of hints into the future of the new JSA. But I also get a surprise little appearance by Jay Garrick, the Flash. That was a great way to end the show. But yeah, Stargirl Season 3. I wish this was not the end. This was a fantastic show. And if you have not watched it, go watch it. You will not be disappointed. This show really embraces the comic books. It has some amazing characters and some really good writing in it. And I do think this season was a little bit stronger than season 2. But wow, such a good one. I'm going to miss this show. So if you've seen Stargirl Season 3, let me know your thoughts on this show in the comments below. Are you really going to miss it like I am? And do you wish that they somehow renewed the show for Season 4? Because there is so much left in this show. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.